Welcome back to New Gen Marketing. I'm Joshua Stanley, the founder of Lifestyle Media and an expert at helping brands market to the next generation. Today we're talking about why you should be utilizing multiple platforms to promote your brand in 2023. So a couple years ago, you may remember, everyone was freaking out for probably about 6-7 hours because Facebook and Instagram were completely shut down. I don't know what the full story was. I think somebody locked themselves out of the building and then they couldn't get access. There was a whole bunch of stuff that happened. But essentially, Facebook and Instagram, all Meta products, were down for most of a day. And that shutdown became a big wake-up call to a lot of brands whose whole marketing system were reliant on these two platforms. So in today's modern digital age, where there are 1,000 marketing platforms we can utilize, we need to be using multiple platforms or we're going to get ourselves caught for a number of reasons. First, each platform has their own user base, and there's a large group of people who only use one set social media and may not even have accounts on the others. So as a brand, we need to find out who our audience is, where our audience is, and make sure that we touch on all platforms because we may be missing millions of people by prioritizing only one platform over all of the others. Each site specifically boasts various demographics. Platforms like TikTok have a much younger user base than platforms like Facebook, but there's still overlap. The second reason is to establish our brand. The more social media platforms you're on, the easier it is for people to find you. Again, oftentimes we see people utilizing social media like a search engine, trying to find a brand on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube as a way to learn about it point blank, not to discover you, but to find out more about you as a brand. So this brand recognition is so important. As a bonus tip, remember to use a consistent account name or @ name. Use the same profile picture and logo branding to help people find you on multiple platforms because people are going to look you up on whatever platform they prefer, and if they don't find you there, then you don't exist as a brand to them. Another bonus, cross-promoting is really, really important. In the same way that having your brand recognition on all these different platforms, cross-posting on all these different platforms is really important because you have to remember a user isn't going to be using every platform every day. So whatever content you're posting, post it on all platforms. This will allow them to see you at least in one space, whatever space they are in. Again, your content doesn't exist to that user if they don't see it. So make sure to be on whatever platform they are using. The third reason you should be using multiple platforms to market your brand is that each platform has a different use case. Sites like Twitter are used for interacting with others. You may use that platform to stay connected with your industry. We'll even see cities and emergency departments using it to update news because it's faster than posting online or sending an email. Instagram is used for posting pictures and videos, which people can then interact with. TikTok is mainly focused on quick videos that are going to live for a short amount of time. Each platform has its purpose, and it's so important to use multiple and to know what each one is going to prioritize. The final reason and the most important reason you should be using multiple platforms is ownership. When Meta shut down, all of the content that ever existed on Instagram or Facebook was gone. When you own your content, you are able to choose where it goes and who sees it. If Meta goes down tomorrow, or if TikTok is banned from the US tomorrow, is your brand still going to be okay? If you're posting on multiple platforms, the answer is yes. You're going to be just fine because you own that content and you just shift to wherever the user bases are going to shift. Because if TikTok goes away tomorrow, Gen Z will find a new favorite platform, and you need to own your content and be able to shift to wherever they are going to be. So as you're thinking about your social media usage in 2023, remember that each platform has its own tools that you can use to grow your brand. They also have their own unique user bases that you need to tap into. You are only hurting yourself by not having multiple social media accounts. Brand recognition is so important, and you want to build a following that knows who you are and where to find you, and you want them to be able to find you wherever they already are. We'll share examples of all of this at lifestyle.media, and if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out. But until next time, this has been New Gen Marketing.